morning. Happy Friday. I'm so thankful it is Friday. My Aura Ring is yelling at me. The stats, not looking great today. I took most of this week off for recovery last weekend. I ran the Venice Beach half marathon, which was last Sunday. So I spent most of the week not really doing much. Yesterday on Thursday was my first day back, and I just did a light walk on the treadmill and some ab work. As much as I love racing, I always have a hard time after the race, one, because usually I get runner's flu, and I'm trying really hard to avoid it. Luckily, this time it wasn't that bad. My sinuses were just kind of crazy, I think in part because of just allergy season. There's some fires going on. After you race, you have to recover, so it really just throws me out of my routine, which I don't necessarily like. So I am excited to get back into a version of my movement routine. Obviously, I am not going right into my next training block. My next race is the Long Beach Marathon in October. I'm not starting my training block now, but I am going to ease back into my lifting and running routine. So I am excited to return to my usual start to my mornings. I have the new episode of The Read queued up, so I'm going to listen to that when I lift. This weekend's going to be low-key, so really just back into my routine. My mom left to go back home, so really just catching up on chores and relaxing. I think we're going to do some reading this weekend, go to Costco. Anyway, the gym is about to open, so let's get it. That feeling when you have a long weekend ahead of you and it is only Friday afternoon and the whole weekend is ahead. It feels immaculate, amazing. It is Friday around 5. I'm showered, I've done my chores, I've wrapped up my work for the week. I have just the rest of the evening to relax, catch up on my shows, do activities. I got my Bravo shows lined up. I am reading. Right now I'm reading a book called Ritual. I am really on a kick where I am reading unhinged female main characters, and the story is kind of tense and thrilling and a bit satirical. This book, I think, is set in Australia, and it is about a woman who ends up working at this company called Ritual. If I'm being honest, it seems kind of like satire of a company, much like Glossier or something, like one of those no makeup, skincare, beauty type of brands that are really popular right now, like very clean girl aesthetic. I'm literally only 19% of the way in. I'm on page 64. So she is just getting the job offer now. I've heard really good things about this book on TikTok, so I'm really excited. I also have another book, It Should Have Been You, which is a thriller that I saw and I put on hold with the library like a few weeks ago. So quite honestly, I haven't I don't remember what it's about, but I remember being really excited about it when I put it on hold. When I was at the bookstore, last week I got some books from one of my favorite local bookstores called Vroman's in Pasadena. I picked up both of these books, also keeping up with the theme of unhinged women, and I've heard great things about both of these. Well, this one I've heard a lot of great things. I've also heard a lot of like polarizing things, and I'm excited to see for myself. And while I was really, really, really excited to start this one, my holds from the library came in. So both Ritual and It Should Have Been You were books that I put on hold with the library, and they came through. And now I have to read them because LA Public Library has not been giving me the option to extend my holds. Or not extend my holds, but extend my loan time. So it's been like a lot of pressure to read the books that I want to read in a timely manner, because if I got to put that back, if I have to give the book back, then I have to wait another, like, I don't know how many weeks or months even, depending on the book. So all of that to say, I wanted to start Yesteryear this weekend. I'll not be starting Yesteryear this weekend because I need to get through Ritual and this other random thriller I put on hold weeks ago. So that's going to be consuming a lot of my weekend. This is low-key gonna be a bit of a reading vlog too, because I have a whole weekend. I have multiple days I get to do this. I have the rest of today, I have Saturday, I have Sunday, I have Monday. This is probably going to be the most that you see me sit down. And I'm thrilled for it. I'm excited for it, I'm living for it. Good morning. Oh my gosh, my sinuses are going crazy. I have sneezed like 10 times in the past like 3 minutes. Anyway, it is Saturday morning and I'm about to go on my first run back since the half marathon, keeping it light and easy. Probably gonna be about 4 miles. I've been itching to get back outside and run, so I'm super excited this morning. I have a new audiobook to start. I'm reading Dear Debbie by Frida McFadden. I think it's one of her new books, and look, Frida McFadden, is she like the literary great of our time? No, but she writes great popcorn thrillers, and her books are some of my favorites to have on when I'm running because they are fast-paced, really exciting plots. Things are moving quickly, and it is very easy to follow and pick up what's happening at like 5 a.m. The birds are chirping. Unfortunately, what's so frustrating, I keep bringing up May Gray, right? Because in the mornings it's really overcast, and these past few days where I've gone to the gym or I have been just recovering from my race, I have woken up to fully clear mornings, and it feels like the one morning I'm out on my run, I get stuck with the cloudy skies, and I wanted a sunrise, but it's okay. I'm still able to get out on my run. I got no aches and pains. It's still a nice, comfortable temperature. The birds are chirping, so I'm happy to just be out here. It's 4:30. I had really hoped to be horizontal earlier in the day, but after my run this morning, it was just it was a day, okay? It was a day. I think I got a bit more stressed out than I intended. Anybody out there with small kids know sometimes the kids don't be doing what the kids need to be doing. I was tired, but I am showered. I have my face mask on. The skincare is marinating. I am at my favorite point in the day where I get to be horizontal. I have my book queued up and ready to go. I really want to try to get through Ritual and this other random thriller that came in from the library that I keep forgetting the name of the book, but I'm really excited to read. I'm trying to get through both of those books this weekend so I can start Yesteryear this week. Anyway, I also am going to do my nails because they're atrocious, and I'm kind of in the mood to watch a movie. I'm honestly not usually a movie watcher these days, but I sure can commit to like a 7-season show. But I think I'm going to use this weekend to catch up on some movies I've been meaning to see, one of which is Weapons. I'm in just like a scary, thrilling mood to distract from the real scariness occurring in the world. It will feel like a good distraction. I am going to try to spend as much time as I can for the rest of this evening horizontal. That's the goal. That's the goal. That's what we're doing here. I know, so red. Well, we can share that red, okay? Done. I did just over 4 miles this morning. It feels so nice to be out of my training block. I'm going to take at least a few weeks before I start my full marathon training block, but in the meantime, it feels nice to just be able to do a shorter amount of runs, no real speed work, like low pressure, you know. I can just go out there. I was listening to my audiobook. I didn't have to hit any pace points. I didn't have to do a crazy amount of miles. Really just getting out there and moving my body for fun and enjoyment, which was lovely. Unfortunately, I did not get a sunrise. I think the vlogs are really just going to be me waiting to get a clear sunrise. Usually on Sunday, like about now, like the Sunday scaries are starting to kick in for me, and I am off tomorrow, which feels really lovely. And today is going to just be some light chores. Joe's helping me with some laundry right now, so that's making the day less pressure. What else am I doing today? We're gonna go to Costco and get what we usually need for the month from Costco. We're gonna get a Costco pizza, and I think the plan today is to eat said pizza and just chill. I'm halfway through ritual, so maybe I can finish today if I get really crazy. We will see. Sunday without the Sunday scaries. Good morning. It's Monday. It's Memorial Day. Very quiet morning. I'm about to get out on just a quick, easy run. Maybe gonna do 3 to 4 miles just to get out there. I am so excited because we have a clear morning. I think I'm finally getting my wish of getting a sunrise. I'm walking out to look right now. No clouds. The sky's getting brighter. We are going to get a sunrise. I'm super excited. And check out the fit. So Joe got me this like mesh jersey because he is really into soccer. The World Cup is coming up. Whether I wanted it to or not, that's like consuming my life right now. He was gonna get me like this cool cropped Mexico jersey because we are Mexico fans, but they were sold out in my size. And to be quite honest, I don't care about jerseys as much as he does. He collects them. And I was like, this mesh shirt is cool. And I realized I could also kind of have like a dual purpose. I can wear it to the games and I can also wear it to run. So check out the fit. I think it's really cute, and the shade of green is my favorite color anyway. So today is starting off is a good Monday. Since it's a holiday, I have no clients, and I am really looking forward to just having an extra day to get organized, relax. I did finish Ritual yesterday, so I'm on to that other book that I really should at this point remember the name, but I don't. Anyway, I'm gonna get out there, get this run done so we can get to the coffee portion of my day. You know what I mean? Just after 10 a.m. I am showered. I drove Joe to work. I picked up some breakfast and a little cafecito and some groceries, and we're home now. It is really nice just to have an extra day to relax, sort of prep for the week with no pressure. Really just the plan is to, kind of sign off here and enjoy the rest of the day.